Oh, hi, my friends. I recently produced and recorded a piece for my podcast about juicing. And then I took this picture of the fruit I had left over to juice again. So that's what I'm going to do, and I thought it would be nice to have a little video which I could then put on YouTube and maybe get some more subscribers on my YouTube channel, which I've only had for 11 years. So I have an Asian pear here. I also described in the podcast episode, which I'll post tomorrow on Wednesday. I like doing that stuff on Wednesday, and I have my little scrap bowl behind me in the sink, behind you, that camera. And as I said, for the oranges, I do take the skin off, but not for the ginger, not for the apple, but I do take the core out of the apple, and I'll show you a good way to cut that. I hope you can see something here. And who saw my painting? I finished a painting, my first one from Karnak. The other pieces I'm going to do are going to be quite different than that piece, but that's what I started with. That's it. I hope you could see that. It's all. And then I just put everything in this bowl. I have some ginger root that I'm not going to take the skin off of, but we'll put it in bits. Not the freshest ginger, but we'll see. Forget it. If it's going to be that difficult to work with, we're not using you. Look at how beautiful these blood oranges are. So gorgeous. They really should be used in a salad. They're so beautiful. I'm going to have some lime. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. But that's that. Just cut it up into pieces. Nothing fancy. So you can layer the fruits and at, different intervals. You'll see. It comes out so good. Oh, and you get to see the jar that I used. Did anybody see how to get the core out of the apple? Let me do that again. I hope you can see it. And then, as I describe in the podcast, you cut in quarters and then you get these chunks like that. Okay? And then it's in the bowl. Let me show you again. I hope you can see that. Can't you? Yeah, a little bit. So you have the quarter of the apple, and you just slice on an angle to get the core out. Then across here and across here. And you get some chunks. Let's do another orange. Top off, bottom off. And then just like this. That's it. I will at some point show you, if you take my knife skill class, how to supreme an orange. That's a really fun thing. That is not in the basic first workshop I'm going to offer on basic knife skills, because as we know, everybody would love to cook, but if you don't have knife skills, just basic, it makes all the difference, my friends. And I am going to be so good at teaching it. If I could just get a website to work, whatever. I'm not going to bitch about that because I just finished that beautiful painting. I'm so thrilled with. I'm just thrilled that I did it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think it's finished. For that piece, I think it's finished. And I can't wait to start the other pieces I'm going to do from Karnak, the Manhar alignments in Brittany. So again, here we go. Pretty soon we're going to be ready to juice. anybody has any questions, please leave me a message here. And once I get the piece up on YouTube, I'd love new subscribers, that's for sure. The show's only been up for 11 years. I have 111 subscribers. All right, that's that. So now I'll have this juice for the morning, and then once, see, this is the juice cup, and then over here on this side is where the peel and the refuge of the fruit goes. See, I can do this in no space at all. And also, like I said, when I got this idea to do the juicing, because I can't, you know, I would never buy juice in a bottle. I mean, in a fucking paper container or never. I mean, those plastic, I mean, they could be a weight on a mooring. So disgusting. Those plastic jars of simple juice, whatever they call that stuff. Anyway, when I was like, I'm going to make juice for myself. Oh, and I have turmeric, guys. I have 2 little pieces of turmeric, which this is so great in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping all over. First, all right. When I wanted to juice, what I looked up was smallest, mightiest juicer. And I got this, and it's still online at the same price it was, and I've probably had this about 5 years. So I'm going to turn the motor on, and we'll get juicing. And I am going to show you how easy the cleanup is. At least taking the pieces apart. Taking the machine apart. Maybe you just go like this. I'm going to put this whole piece of turmeric in now. See, if I had a second camera, I would put it over here so you could see what comes out the other side of the skins and stuff. Skins and stuff. And I'm telling you, this is way better than getting juice out of a cardboard container or a plastic jug or whatever. Disgusting. And then I'll take this piece of ginger. Oh, that's simple. Right in. Some orange. Right in. And let me tell you something. The aroma, so beautiful. And then I have Asian pear in here too. Another piece of ginger. Here's some Asian pear. Lime. Some blood orange. So now I'm going to have this in the morning. The Asian pear is not doing so well in here. It's a little too soft. But we'll use it. It'll work. You should never do what I just did. Whenever you cut, you always have the flat side down. think what I'll do is use all the Asian pear, and then the other fruits will clean it out. The little mill, the grinding part, the piece. There you go. So this is all the Asian pear. No biggie. No biggie. Some more orange, apple. Another piece of turmeric. Really beautiful. The smell, the aroma is so nice. Ooh, some lime. Way more ginger. Orange. The last bit of apple. And the last piece of ginger. I'm not going to do the last bit of those. Ooh, and another piece of orange. And that will be that. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to show you what this is, whatever, receptacle for all the skin and stuff that comes out the other side. And then here's the juice. Now what I'm going to do, and if I were prepared like I should, if I'm doing a real cooking show, I would have been prepared and had the bottle right here off screen, but I'm going to my refrigerator to get it because I don't do everything the right way, even though honestly I did think about it and then I forgot. So this is the beautiful jar that I use for my juice. You know what I always love to do is take a sip straight away from here. It is so good. It's a lot heavy on the ginger, this one, but it's so good when it's really cold. And also, sometimes the batch I did here in the podcast, I actually strained. I can tell this doesn't, I probably won't strain this, but I might, because it is very hot from the ginger, I might dilute it a little bit with delicious iced tea that I make. I make regular tea and then I put that in another jar, so I have very cold, very delicious iced tea. I'm going to clean up and show you how to take this apart and wash it. We'll be right back with you. I hope somebody enjoyed this. How do I stop this? I can't remember. Oh, there you go. Right. I think, let's see. Live video and